Do not adjust your television sets. What you're about to see is actually ice cream. Or is it? We start in the sleepy suburbs.
Everyone has this in their kitchen.
Meet Aki and Alex of ideasandfood.com. They make their living teaching others to embrace the esoteric alchemy of food. A typical lunch for these molecular gastronomists might be a nice scoop of BLT. Their homemade ice cream isn't like your homemade ice cream, because they make theirs using liquid nitrogen, which is so darn cold, it boils and vaporizes at minus 321 degrees. Nitrogen was first liquefied by scientists in 1883, and chefs were immediately intrigued. But it took more than 100 years for it to achieve rock star status in modern kitchens. And while it sounds all very sciencey and scary, it's just the thing for making desserts like instant ice cream. Okay, back to Aki and Alex. Not only do these two enjoy pushing the boundaries of science, they want to challenge your perception of flavor as well.
Most of our savory ice creams are actually developed to be part of a specific dish.
Our popcorn gelato is taking popcorn, which we know is crunchy, salty, and hot, and making it creamy, cold, and smooth. And then we're pairing that with caviar and cucumbers and watercress. And what we're doing is we're taking the idea of using popcorn with ceviche, and instead we're using popcorn ice cream with fish roes. When we developed the popcorn gelato, we were working a lot with liquid nitrogen.
I think what's fascinating about liquid nitrogen is that it allows you to get very low temperatures, hence very different textures and forms.
This recipe started when Alex said to himself, why not?
Why not make popcorn ice cream look like popcorn? Let's get some milk. We're gonna bring the milk to a simmer.
Just gonna pour that over the popcorn.
Once the popcorn's infused,
We're just gonna press it through. We are actually gonna use the natural starch in the popcorn to thicken the ice cream.
it's wonderful.
Caramelized white chocolate.
Caramelized white chocolate.
And this is really gonna make a brown butter flavor in the ice cream.
We're gonna use the nitrogen to cool down our ice cream base. The ice cream base can actually be spun, but we've got other plans using the whipped cream canister and a little bit of the nitrogen. We're just shooting the ice cream base in some nitrogen, it breaks it up, and it looks like popcorn as it launches through.
I'm gonna put a little of the char-roux at the bottom of the dish while he puts the salad together.
Our watercress leaves. Sicilian gelato, traditionally, actually was thickened with cornstarch. It goes back to an old school preparation of making gelato in a slightly more modern way.
Hey gang, you can start the movie now. Popcorn gelato's ready. Next up to the dessert plate, another cool tool, another surprising flavor.
We are making a bacon ice cream.
The bacon ice cream will be the cool, refreshing element to our BLT salad.
Where do they come up with this stuff?
For the bacon ice cream, we take caramelized bacon and a smoked ham hock and infuse that into our milk.
So we'll take our sugar, our egg yolks, and puree it all together with that bacon milk. We've got the ice cream base made. We have to cook it.
Yes.
Time for high-tech cooking geeks toy number 2.
We use an immersion circulator to cook the ice cream base for the bacon ice cream.
The non-nerd term is sous vide.
Immersion circulators are idiot-proof cooking. You set the exact temperature that you want your food to cook at. You seal it in a bag, put it in the water bath, and you walk away.
So we have a perfectly cooked, smooth, creamy ice cream base, rather than having to stir it on top of a stove and guess when it's cooked.
When you talk about things getting cooked, what you really mean is they've reached a temperature where they've actually physically changed. So in this case, when you talk about eggs in your ice cream base, you want to bring it to that point where it's going to be just where you're not right sure if it's cooked or not, and that's where it's going to be really extra smooth and extra even and extra silky and beautiful.
Once the baconized cream mixture is cooked, it's time to say hello to toy number 3.
And we freeze bacon ice cream in Paco Jet containers and spin it in the Paco Jet.
The thing with the Paco Jet is that you freeze your mix totally solid, like a big brick of ice. You put it in the machine, it has a blade in it that spins its way through and basically chops up the ice so fine and so fast you would never realize it wasn't totally smooth in the first place.
Think about shave ice, except just on a much more finer scale. In shave ice, you see the ice crystals in the ice cream using the Paco Jet. You don't see the ice crystals. You have this wonderful, smooth, delicious ice cream.
It's really the people like Aki and Alex are really pushing the way that we think about flavor, pushing the way we think about cooking, pushing the way we think about technique and how we can do all this stuff.